So it has recently come to my attention that besides what these two chickens ate, a lot of people do not understand the difference between the two. This one you can go buy at Costco. This is a farm fresh egg. Besides how these chickens were raised, besides their living conditions, besides what they consume to produce these eggs, can we talk about the processing process for a little bit? Because no one seems to be talking about this. This is the thing that I think about when I go to a grocery store and I walk past the eggs, and I don't buy them, but this is one thing I think about. In order for these eggs, like commercial eggs, to go on the shelf of the grocery store, they have to undergo a certain chemical chlorine wash, which removes the natural bloom. If you don't know what the bloom is still on this egg here because I haven't washed it off. It is a natural protective layer. It's a protective coating that God designed when he made chickens, that when they lay this egg, it is sealed off so that bacteria cannot enter the shell, because shells are porous. When you wash that bloom off, which is why we don't wash farm fresh blooms off, right? We leave it so we can leave them on our counter for weeks and weeks at a time, and it is completely shelf stable. But as soon as you remove that bloom, now it's susceptible. Now bacteria and things can enter the shell, and that's why you have to refrigerate it. So not only are you just putting more risk of bacteria getting into your egg, but it undergoes a chlorine chemical wash in order for it to be kosher with our food system. And then that is also getting inside the egg. And then you're touching it, and you're cracking it open, and it's getting in your food, and you're consuming it. Gross. As if we're not already consuming enough chemicals. I recently just had the conversation with a friend about it because we're both on the same page about how that's what we dislike most about eggs from the store. It's not even necessarily the facilities that they're in, the confinements, or how they're fed, yada yada, but it's more of just like the processing. I want to wash off my own eggs before I'm cooking them. I want to have the satisfaction of knowing that it has been protected the whole time by the God-given bloom that this egg has. You see everyone talking about what the chickens are fed and what they're eating and how much sunlight they're exposed to, but you don't see a lot of people talking about the bloom. Chlorine and chemical washes done in the industry, and just the general understanding of what's happening in the egg industry. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you guys buy eggs from the store? Do you have your own chickens? Do you buy them from a neighbor? What are your guys' thoughts on eggs?